Hey, True Believers, Englentine here with another top 10 comic books sold to readers. This is the list that tell you what comic book customers are going into the shops for and walking out with, hopefully after paying. After we talk about what the hard copies are, we're going to go on over to Comixology, the world's largest digital comic book shop, and see who wins the week. Is it Marvel, is it DC, or is it Independence? And as I always say, it's never the Independents. Anyway, these are the comic book shops that are participating, so by all means, if you're in their area, stop by, say hello, maybe buy something, and don't forget to support your local comic book shop. Now, without further ado, let's get to the top 10. At number 10, starting off the countdown, we have Criminal, number 2. At number 9, Wonder Twins, number 1. Number 8, we have Thor, number 10. In the number 7 spot is Savage Sword of Conan, number 1. At number 6, we have Avengers, No Road Home, number 1. Number 5 brings us The Amazing Spider-Man, number 15. Superman, number 8, comes in at number 4. At number 3, we have The Flash, number 64. Number 2 is Detective Comics 998. And the number 1 comic book sold in hard copy form is Batman Who Laughs, number 3. So there you go, gang. We have one independent comic book, Criminal, which upset the apple cart. There's definitely a winner here, and that is DC by 1. They have 5, mostly in the top 5 of all things. Marvel has 4, but they're 8 through 5. Number 4, 3, 2, and 1 all belong to DC. So while it's just a win by one comic book in the countdown, I think it's a large marginal win. Now for poops and giggles, let's go check out and see what the comic book shops have to say about this week's countdown. Batman Who Lulls just barely managed to beat out Detective Comics this week for the number 1 spot, though there have been people putting the title back. Maybe the edgy appeal is finally wearing thin. Regardless, there weren't too many other huge titles this week, so Superman and Flash fell in step right behind the 2 Bat books, with Savage Sword of Conan off to a good start as well. Avengers No Road Home has piqued some interest, but there's an equal amount of confusion surrounding it, with a lot of folks wondering how it relates to the main Avengers title, and if they need to read both. And I can't blame them, considering next week hits us with a new main Avengers title and number 2 of No Road Home. Wonder Twins number 1 seemed to raise a few brows, but didn't really perform quite as well as one would hope, and was nothing compared to the other recent DC number 1s. But who knows? People may still hop on board down the line. The only real surprise this week was that Captain Marvel number 2 was outsold by Age of X-Men Next Gen. Whether that's due to loyal X-Men following or general disinterest in Captain Marvel is a mystery. Either way, doesn't bode well for the upcoming movie. Honestly, who cares about Avengers No Road Home? Is there anybody who was like, woohoo, this is the one? I'm not even excited for this, what is it, War of the Realms or something like that they're trying to push. It's like, okay, you're just warning us when we need to stop reading Marvel 13 years ago. But seriously, it was just, I don't know. And you know it's just riding the coattails of No Surrender from last year. Was that what it was called? I forget. It was really bad. Batman Who Laughs remains a big hit, dominating our sales this week. No, that's not what it says. It says dominating our sales with week with its 3rd issue. Trailing just behind that is mainline Bat title Detective Comics, now a scant 2 issues away from its milestone 1,000. The rest of the list sees a fairly even mix of Marvel and DC titles with reliable stalwarts such as Superman, Thor, Flash, and Captain Marvel making appearances. Holding down the bottom of the top 10 is Mark Millar and Olivier Coipel's Magic Order. You guys know what I think about the fake 1,000. If you didn't have confidence in your entire line to the point where you cut everything off and said new number 1s, this is not Detective Comics 1000. It's Detective Comics Volume, 3, number whatever. The 2nd issue of the new Criminal arc took the cake this week. Great to see these creators still getting the love they deserve. Other notables that charted this week also include Magic Order number 6, Blackbird number 5, and William Gibson's Alien 3 number 4. Also, the new series Ironheart continues to chart week after week. Great to see that as well. Criminal is pretty good. I mean, it's Ed Brubaker. You know, he barely ever disappoints. William Gibson's Alien 3 has been a lot of fun as well. Not a big fan of Mark Millar, so I can't speak intelligently on Magic Order. I read the first issue, it didn't thrill me. Not only was it a 5-5 split between Marvel and DC, but it was an alternating pattern, with DC taking 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th place, Marvel taking 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th, and 10th. The difference was often 1 or 2 copies between each position on the charts. So, much like the Star Trek movies, every even book sucked. There you go, gang. That's what they had to say about it. So now we're going to go on over to Comixology, the largest digital comic book shop in the world, and we're going to see who wins the digital week. Will it be Marvel or DC? DC has the hard copies. And now, without further ado, let's get to the digital countdown. At number 10, we have Titans number 34. Number 9 brings us Wonder Woman number 64. At number 8, we have the Wonder Twins, number 1. Number 7 is Justice League Dark, number 8. At number 6, we have Thor, number 10. At number 5 is Amazing Spider-Man, number 15. In the number 4 spot, we have Detective Comics, 998. At number 3, we have The Batman Who Laughs, number 3. In the number 2 spot, The Flash, number 64. And at number 1, proving that readers love them some, Liefeld / Brian Michael Bendis. God damn it, Superman. What the hell? Seriously? Number 1 is Superman with a freaking Liefeld cover and Brian Michael Bendis writing the crap into it. What the heck is going on? Okay, seriously, this is where we are? This is where you want to be when Jesus comes, ladies and gentlemen? Holy, oh my gosh, that hurts. That hurts me physically, ladies and gentlemen. What the heck? I don't. Okay, you know what? I got to do the tally. I got to get over it. And this time it was a total ass kicking by DC, man. It's 8 DC comics in the top 10, including the top spots. Superman by Liefeld and Brian Michael Bendis, number 1. And only 2 Marvel. So if DC loses this to Marvel's back-end control, they just don't know how to win anymore. At number 11, we have Avengers No Road Home number 1, so now it is 8-3 DC's favor. At number 12, Captain Marvel number 2 makes it DC 8, Marvel 4. At number 13, we have Age of X-Men Next Gen number 1. It is now DC 8, Marvel 5. Number 14 is Runaways number 18. It is DC 8, Marvel 6. At number 15, we have Ms. Marvel number 38. The score is now DC 8, Marvel 7. At number 16, we have Hawkman number 9. It is DC 9, Marvel 7. At number 17, Red Hood and the Outlaws number 31 makes it so it can only be tied. It is now 10-7 in DC's favor. And at number 18, Rat Queen wins it for DC, since there is not even a chance that Marvel can tie. At number 19, we had Star Wars Count Dooku, so it was 10-8. And then at number 20 is Supergirl, so it ended up being 11-8 with 1 independent comic book. And hey, DC Comics finally wins! Yay to the DC fans, which I am one, so I'm happy to see this. Because DC's been getting their butt kicked, seriously. And hey, thankfully, there's some people out there looking at Rob Liefeld's cover and going, wow, I need this Brian Michael Bendis Superman book in my life. Go figure. Wow, that still hurts me. That haunts me. That haunts every fiber of my being. I'm just kidding. It's not that bad, I guess. Anyway, guys, what did you think? What do you think about this whole thing? How is there anything that came out this week you thought deserves to be in the top 20? Where was Savage Sword of Conan in the digital sales? Seriously, that's something I thought about. I thought it would be a little higher. That was weird. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, well, there's going to be things popping up all around you here, so make sure you click on one of the videos. There'll be another countdown. And by all means, check those videos out. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe if you haven't done it already. And don't forget to hit that notification bell and go on over to Patreon and to Ko-Fi and to help support the channel. Links in the description below. Like to thank everybody who has already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.